Happy Monday morning, everybody, or whatever day of the week and time it is that you're watching. Happy that. Let's talk about building friendships both online and offline and how the two relate. If you want more followers, more fans on Twitter and Facebook, there's some things you need to think about. And let's talk about the things you think about in your offline life. So if you're not on the computer and you want to make friends, what do? Do you sit on your couch and wait for someone to ring your doorbell and want to be your friend? No, that doesn't happen. Do you just set a bunch of gifts at the end of your driveway and hope people show up, and then once they pick up those gifts, they're going to want to stay and hang out? No, people would probably just either drive by and steal them, or the trash man would come and pick those up and think that they were trash. There's a lot of things that relate to building online friendships that you do offline. And when you're offline, you go to the gym, you go to parties with your friends, you go to the mall, you go to different crowded places, bars, etc., and you talk to people. You actually go up and you talk to people, you engage with them. And then it doesn't stop there. The first time that you meet somebody, you're not best friends for the rest of your life, and they're not going to stick around and help you and be there for you all the time. If you want someone to be the next person to be in your wedding, or be there for you when your wife's delivering a baby, or whatever, making a strong connection to that person, you have to keep working at it. You're going to text message these people, you're going to call these people, you're going to email these people, you're going to meet up several times, you're going to do several things, you're going to go out of your way to spend time with this person so that you cultivate this friendship. We do this in our lives constantly. We're making new friends often because we're constantly interacting with people, but online, people seem to think that you just do stuff online and people are going to show up and they're going to want to be your friends forever and be brand advocates or be a community member that's really going to help your business grow. Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think people are just going to show up? It doesn't happen offline. Why would it happen online? These are social tools. These are the same bread and butter that come to your offline friendships that you need to use online. You need to go to places where people are. You need to engage with them. And if I want to learn more about people, I follow them on whatever network, or I friend them or whatever, and I interact with them. Just because I make that first connection of meeting the person, whether it's a follow or a friendship, doesn't mean that we're going to be friends for life and they're going to support iwearyourshirt.com or whatever it is I want them to support or be a part of or help me with, because I'm not doing anything with them. I'm not reciprocating the friendship. I'm just hoping they're going to be on board. And this is one reason why I don't call the people that are a part of I Wear Your Shirt followers or fans. I like to call them friends. I like to call them community members, because I try and learn something about everybody that comes through and says anything about I Wear Your Shirt and continues to talk about it. Now, obviously, there are going to be people who come through who don't necessarily want to be friends. They just are looking around and they leave. That's fine. There's people like that in your offline life. So remember that. And I mentioned giveaway stuff. We obviously do a lot of giveaways, and I think that that's a great foot in the door. But you also have to remember that if people are just showing up for giveaways, they're not going to want to stay. Although, if you really take the time to learn something about them, talk to them, it's a good vehicle to get yourself out there and get some people in the door pretty quickly to try and meet them. But again, you have to facilitate those relationships. You have to work at it. You have to spend time. That builds a community. You don't just put stuff out there on the web and people show up. It's the same as your offline life. So go make some friends offline if you've just learned some things on how to do that, which I'm hoping you haven't. But go make some better relationships and friends online now that you might be thinking, you know what, I need to take some of the principles that I do offline to online.